Rescue boat crews show signs of brain injuries, but the Coast Guard isn't looking. That's the headline from a New York Times investigation by Dave Phillips, reporting from Cullowhee, North Carolina. The piece opens with a stark line: untreated and undiagnosed, the crews that save lives in the roughest seas face the relentless pounding of waves. Brett Bonner spent 21 years as a surfman and elite rescuer who drove lifeboats through crashing waves up to 25 feet high. He saved hundreds of lives. But after retiring at 40 in 2022, his life unraveled. First came headaches, then sleeplessness. His memory frayed, his moods turned raw. He would rant and scream. One afternoon he dropped his own grandfather with a single punch. He started setting things on fire. On a winter evening in 2025, with a pile of Coast Guard files burning on the living room floor, he walked out the front door and shot himself dead. His teenage daughter Kaylee, her mother, her younger sister, and her 2 little brothers all saw it happen. He left no note. His family buried him without a headstone, perplexed by his decline. Kaylee wondered if the relentless pounding of waves had caused an unseen brain injury, like a linebacker taking too many tackles. She asked the Coast Guard for answers but found the service has never studied the hazard waves pose to the brain. The Coast Guard knows little about the force of the hits or the consequences of years of exposure. With no official sources to rely on, Kaylee turned to the only source that might offer clues: other surfmen. She sent questionnaires to scores of them, using a survey of Navy crews as a template, and asked 36 questions about their service and their health. 77 active and retired surfmen responded. Their answers were so stunning that they changed her whole perspective on her father. Few surfmen had been diagnosed with a head injury by the Coast Guard, but a vast majority were struggling with the same issues as Brett: headaches, memory lapses, cognitive problems, anxiety attacks, mood swings, and a list of other ailments that can be symptomatic of brain injuries. Some said the problems were growing worse with time. One responder in his early 50s wrote, "My brain has started to fail me. I feel it, I see it. It is difficult to do things that used to be natural to me." Another in his mid-40s wrote, "It has been a struggle for me to keep my life together." The survey suggests a hidden epidemic among the very crews tasked with saving lives in the roughest seas. For now, the Coast Guard isn't looking. Thanks for listening.